Good morning, everybody. I am excited and thankful to be here with you all this morning, to be in fellowship with one another and to worship our God together. My name is Morgan Byers. I am the associate pastor here at Mount Hebron United Methodist Church. And whether you are joining us here in person or joining us online, we are glad to have you. I want to get started with a few announcements. You can see several on the back of your bulletin, but first, I want to draw your attention to the pew pads at the end of each pew. If you would take that and fill it out and pass it down, that helps us to keep track of attendance, but also, if you are comfortable doing so and want to put your contact information on there, that allows you to be kept up to date on all the various things going on in the life of our church. So please be sure to do that. And now for a few announcements, I'm going to turn it over to Gina.
Good morning. We are so glad that you are here. Even though it looks a little overcast outside, we are excited for today because tonight we have something special out in the parking lot. If the weather holds off, if it doesn't, we have a wonderful building and we will move it inside. But does anybody know what tonight is? The Fall Festival. And if you are not already going to be a part, we ask that you do come by. We start at 5 o'clock. We go until 7 o'clock. We have a record number of vendors. We have over 14 vendors that will be here sharing the things that they make and that they have. And then we also have inflatables. We also have a mechanical bull. But also, that was here last year, but the mechanical surfboard was not. So those of you who are ready to try your hand at mechanical surfboard, we'd love to have you do that as well. But there's other inflatables as well as trunks full of treats and games, and we hope that you are going to come and be a part. Now, there will be corn dogs and chips. There'll be $1 each, and we hope that you will come and eat and have fun and fellowship with us. Whether you can stay the whole time or whether you can stay just part of the time, come and be a part of our church fellowship. 5 to 7 tonight, either outside up in the upper parking lot or inside in our Family Life Center. We want you here. But while I'm speaking of wonderful things that happened, this past Wednesday evening, we had an incredible time of food and fellowship. And let me tell you, if you missed the potato soup, or if you missed the chili with the grilled cheese, you missed out. I hope that you will join us the next time we do food and fellowship out in the Family Life Center, but we have things every single Wednesday night. We did decide that if you feed them, they will come. So we are going to have more times when we have food available during that 5 to 6 o'clock time period. So please watch your bulletin online because we want you to be a part too. There's great things that happen for all age levels. But this Wednesday is a little bit different. Regular Wednesday night kids with choirs and activities, regular Wednesday nights with the youth, but the adults don't have regular programming. This is our Charge Conference, and that will be on Wednesday evening for those of us who need to be there. And if you don't need to be there, we ask that you keep those of us who do in your prayers. Right now, there's Fall Festival, and then we also have, Cynthia is not with us. Neither one of us look like Cynthia, but she is in prison this weekend, right? She is part of the Kairos ministry, and she has been ministering all weekend to the ladies at Camille Graham. But our youth and our children got to be a part of this ministry, as well as some of you who donated cookies. Our children and youth made placemats and also signed strips of paper to be part of the prayer chain. And we are glad that we are able to be a part of such a great ministry that Cynthia has invited us all to be a part of. So keep her in your prayers. She will be back tonight for the Fall Festival, but you can see how wonderful it really was that everybody got to be a part of that ministry. The last thing I'll say, two more things, sorry. One thing is Operation Christmas Child is well underway. If you are planning to be a part of that, They are due on November the 17th. There are boxes located in the Family Life Center, or you can purchase online. And if you want to give $25 donation, you can literally go online and say, I want a 5-year-old boy, and I want to do this toy, this clothes, these socks, this. I mean, you can pick out everything. And when it gets to Charlotte, they literally take a box and go to this toy, this clothing, all the things. So if that's easier for you, we'd love to have you be a part, whether you donate it here or whether you donate online. Last thing, save the date. November the 8th is a Friday. That's when we are doing our combo with Pineview Ruritans to celebrate Veterans Day. The Cub Scouts, the Girl Scouts, and all of us are invited to be a part of the celebration. There will be food and a movie that night in our Family Life Center, November the 8th. Thank you.
Thank you, Gina. As you can see, there is a lot going on in the life of our church, a lot that has happened, a lot to look forward to, both in the immediate future, just tonight with Fall Festival, for example, but also far into the future. So much with which God has already blessed us. And so as we have gathered here in gratitude and in thanksgiving, ready to worship, I invite us to prepare our hearts and our minds together for that worship.